Hello,
Hello.
hello, hello. We are back.
How do you know that's going to be cold in Germany? It's very easily to find out. Short, long.
He even wears shorts right now, and my pants are long pants, and I have really, like really fluffy house shoes. No, these are no house shoes. These are rabbits. Look at this. And you would
I would,
die in them.
would die in them. I would.
Yeah,
I don't know how you guys are in regards to temperature wise. So I am more, I think we mentioned it already, didn't we?
yeah, I think
I
so.
am more
In the
the
life,
Arctic,
last couple
yeah,
of
the
days.
Arctic part, the Arctic person who loves sleeping. It's really cold in the room.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I'm definitely not. I'm always freezing. So sometimes we have some disagreements.
Discussions. We have some D's.
Some D's.
Some D's. It doesn't matter which D, at least we have D's.
Jesus. Yeah.
Disagreement or discussion. It's like either else.
Oh gosh. But
Anyway,
anyway,
we come into the right, so we are in the right mood
yes,
for the right topic.
definitely.
We talk about
Emotion
how your emotions or your partner emotions affect you, your
and your
partner
relationship.
or relationship
Mhm.
also. You're here.
Did you take any drugs today?
I haven't.
Okay.
You you ate this strange
I
cake.
didn't.
You ate this cake. Maybe I
I'm just
took
happy
some
today.
medication from
Yeah,
our
maybe.
dog.
Oh, maybe. Yeah.
Accidentally.
She's in
Yeah.
pain right now.
Yeah.
Hey,
We have a dog.
guck mal.
And our cat is happy as well. So
So emotions, how can they affect you? How can they affect your relationship? And this is actually a topic which I really, really love,
so first of all, if you see something black crossing the
which
camera,
right
which
now,
now
coming.
it's our cat.
He wants to say hi as well.
So we have
Sometimes they're just running
So we
around.
have three cats. We have our beautiful dog. When
Hmm.
you move around, the
Sorry.
topic I know, no, it's not the topic. It's not, yeah, she's 14 and a half years old. She actually, yeah, I'm getting very emotional when I talk about it. Again,
Yeah,
emotions.
exactly.
Yeah, she's getting old
Mhm. She's 14 and a half, and yeah,
and that's hard for me as well.
yeah, for me as well, of course, because she's
So
our baby.
you can
And
see that. So we stop this topic now.
you started.
Otherwise, I'm crying like a
She's our baby, as you can see, and we make sure that she feels better because she's in pain right now because of her hip, and yeah, she's getting some
so
medications which you were talking about a second ago, but he
yeah,
didn't
so
take any of
perfect.
them.
As you can see, the perfect big emotions.
Yes.
And you can see I can get very emotional.
Which you had to learn, though.
I had to learn, and it is okay to be
Yes,
emotional. So
definitely.
yeah, perfect. Okay, just have to collect myself a moment, and then we can talk about how your feelings, how your mood, how you showing up for yourself has such an impact.
Right.
And it has, first of all, it has this impact on yourself, like on your mood, on your energy levels,
Mm.
and even on your health. And I can tell
Mm.
a big story about that in regards to health because my emotions were totally off for many years. I felt I was very anxious. I always felt that I'm a fraud. So I always felt, yeah, emotionally, I was an emotional wreck, and somehow people wouldn't notice it because I could
Mm.
really play well. But inside me, I was a huge emotional wreck. I was anxious the whole time. I was feeling like I didn't deserve the job that I had. I was afraid that I could get fired every time when I make a mistake. So this brought a huge toll on my health. And like I think in the 20s, like when you're usually very fit and very healthy, so between 21 years and 31 years, pretty much these 10 years, I was the sickest I could ever been. 21, 22. 32, 32, 31. Yeah, stuff like that. So basically, I was sick several times, and yeah, and some of these sickness, it's still something which is inside me. It was too much for my body, and I have to live with that as a reminder that how the mental health, how your emotional status can have a huge effect on your health. And I'm happy to talk about it on the other session if you like, and if you want to ask me about it, I'm really happy to share because I might can help you with that as well.
Yeah.
However, this is like how important your emotion is to yourself because you can really mess up your emotions, and with that, you can really mess up your health, which then stays that way in some form. Something is better, but something is not reversible anymore. So. And that's because I was in a bad mood or bad emotional status for over 10 years, which caused a lot of stress, which caused
Tension between us.
tension between us.
A lot.
And it almost bankrupted us.
Mm.
It literally almost bankrupt us. So yeah. So this is how the impact can have on yourself as a person. And of course, and to you as well, because
Absolutely.
that was a time where she wasn't emotionally open for sex, and I was not emotionally open for sharing about my feelings anyway, because I couldn't name what's wrong with me at that time, to be honest. You had emotional problems yourself, so it was like that we took still together. It's like a wonder when I talk about it and reflect on it. And I mean, and usually like, and so we like in a very hard way, but if you show up in your marriage as a moody person, your partner will reflect that as well. So your partner might show up as a moody person to you because basically how you scream out to the world, this will scream to your back.
And sometimes you don't even recognize what you're doing because your emotions took over, and your emotions basically take you the way the emotions want to go. So, oops, or cat, worries that happens sometimes. So anyway, sometimes you don't even know that your emotions run high at that point, and sometimes you do things that you're not even aware of, or you say things that you're not even aware of. Excuse me for a second.
Yeah, so we don't want to hear the sound of glass breaking, so we probably have to secure some stuff. So yeah, and this again, it will upset your partner if you have an abortion. It actually can also like worry your partner. It's always not always like upsetting your partner. It's also worrying your partner. Your partner may worry about your emotional state, your mental state, and that brings your partner into a bad mental state. So again, so basically it mirrors the way you are can be mirrored to your partner in either way, being your partner being more worrisome or also being more angry, more upset with you.
Yeah.
And then again, it brings that, and you bring that into your communication. So when you are in a bad state of your communication, there will usually never something good out of the conversation. It's like a bad emotional state or a sad emotional state. I mean, sad in some way because in a sad emotional state, you cannot talk about good stuff or like hard stuff. In a bad emotional state where you're really angry, that's basically the death of every conversation. Nothing comes good when things are running in a high emotional state.
Exactly.
So, and this is where all these uncontrolled arguments happen, where these fight happens, where emotional hurt happens, where you say stuff that you maybe doesn't mean, you don't mean,
Mm.
or you do stuff where you hurt people. It's not
And
only about it's not only about like you saying the wrong things to your partner, which can be hurtful. It's also like maybe just leaving the room, which can be the same as hurtful than saying something bad.
exactly. And this is actually what happens to lots of people when we talk about emotions in our sessions with our clients. It's I mean, always the words like, yeah, I was really emotional at that time and I said something that I regret later on and I shouldn't have said. And this is what I hear or what we hear in our sessions a lot. And I can so relate to that because this what happens, what basically happened in our relationship. So always, I mean, emotions are there. You can't, or you shouldn't actually. You should never push your emotions away. What you have to do is understand your emotions, understand your emotional run you are in at that point. This is what you have to do. Never try to push your emotions away because at some point the emotions will run over again. So you have to work with your emotions and never against your emotions because this is what I used to do. And yeah, I'm very emotional. I'm a very emotional woman. And this was really challenging for us, right? Because you
Yeah.
didn't really understand how I felt. You couldn't because I wasn't talking about it.
No, that's that thing. And this usually then drives people further apart.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's like because you maybe close down emotionally, you don't want to talk about it, you want to
Mhm.
be alone with that, or your partner distance them from you, or you distance from your partner because you know that your partner is not opening up or is in that bad state where you cannot bear your partner anymore, which is possible.
Mhm.
Yeah, it is something which can, again, that's where a lot of hurt, and this is all like where a lot of trust problems can come because will happen because how can you trust a partner that is not even not wanting to share their emotions, the state where they are, that your partner can understand that much better.
And maybe, I mean, it doesn't have to be don't want to. Some people just don't know how to at some point.
True.
So they don't, I mean, it's possible that they don't want to, but most of the time they just don't know how to.
That's true.
So
That is true. Something that we go in our coaching and
exactly.
where we
Yeah.
talk about where we
Yeah.
and this can be a good exercise for you with
Oh,
you if
yeah.
you don't because a lot of people they don't have these we are Germans. So, we speak some English,
Oh, really?
yeah, but our dictionary, like word dictionary, is not as complete as a native English speaker. So there's so much words that you can describe good and bad.
Mhm.
So good is like normal body temperature, and bad is like bad body temperature, which is like 42 degrees Celsius, which is I don't know 90 something degrees Fahrenheit, I guess, something like that. Like get that. And there's more than good and bad. And we often don't talk about it. We often forget that there's more than good and bad. So we actually tell our clients when they have problems to talk about emotions, how can you name emotions if you don't know what emotions are out there?
Mhm.
So to make them more aware of what emotions actually there, we ask them to write emotions down. Not
Mhm.
emotions that you feel right now. That would be the next step.
Mhm.
It's like, hey, what emotions do you actually know? And write them all down. You don't have to sit there 1 hour in front of a white paper and break your head because you don't know. It's more about being, take 10 minutes now, take 10 minutes tomorrow, or have something where you can write emotions while you're working, while you're doing stuff. And remember, oh, this is an emotion, I write that down. It's more about awareness, what type of emotions are out there that you can, where you are better to name about what emotions you have. Because again, if my wife tells me, I feel bad, that okay, this is bad is alarm signal, but maybe she don't feel bad. It's more like I just don't feel I feel like mad today.
Mhm.
I feel a little bit off. I feel like exhausted,
Disappointed.
disappointed. And in technical ways, I feel bad because if I feel disappointed, I feel overwhelmed. And this is it's a more intense bad feeling, but it is not like you're 100% bad. It's not like a 10, with 10 is bad. It's more like a 4, 5, or 6 or 7, where I just feel disappointed, sad. I feel, yeah, something like that.
Mhm.
So then again, awareness of what emotions are there, which is very important that you can name that. So basically, your partner knows in which temperature you're running right now emotionally.
Yeah. And really share. Be open to share what's going on inside of you. And this is what we mentioned, I think, I don't even remember. Was it in a live? I don't even remember. Your partner cannot mind read. It's not possible. Your partner cannot read your mind and see how you're feeling right now.
I think
And
we mentioned last time,
did we? I don't
on the
even
Friday
remember
call.
because we
Like,
talk so much.
we
So
talk,
I have no idea where we mentioned it.
talk,
Did we?
you're a woman, you talk much anyway.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Women usually talk more than men.
Usually. So, yeah, your partner is not a mind reader. You're not a mind reader. I'm not a mind reader. He's not a mind reader. Nobody is.
No.
So,
I mean, if you're really good and you know your partner very well, you can read your partner's mind. Or at least you can see your body language,
exactly, in a different way.
in a
Yeah,
different way.
of course.
And I can pick out my wife's body language very well.
Oh, you could do that from the beginning, but I wasn't aware of it.
I could probably do that from the beginning but because she was like an open book.
Yes.
However, it's like you don't, it's not something that a lot of people can, and this is totally fine. There's nothing wrong with that. And this is where you learn that in your relationship and also in our coaching is how you can better see your emotions. It's all like talk about it. Like, if I see my wife is in a bad state and she tells me, hey, I feel like, I don't know, not heard, I feel sad, I feel overwhelmed, I feel whatever. There's so many words. And she tells me, then I can see her body language and connect that to her feelings.
Exactly.
So next time when I see her, like seeing in a similar state, I can, hey, I see that you're thoughtful right now. Is there what's going on you want to share?
Mhm. Yeah.
So
what's going on inside of you? I love that.
So yeah.
Mhm.
Really good.
Oh, yes.
Good questions. Good questions. Good questions. It's all that you need are good questions.
Yes.
It's all you need. You don't need, and you don't need all the answers.
No.
You just need good questions.
Yes.
So, by the way, the next step is like being aware of where you are emotionally. And this is like is it sometimes? So, I'm just wondering, this is Zoom and there's this recording sign and sometimes it disappears. I was like wondering, why does it disappear? It just disappears because it can. Anyway,
technical stuff.
So I just was like, why is it still recording or not? So, because recording is important because we want to upload this to you. We want to make it available for you so you can learn and you can take stuff out of this.
You can watch it whenever you want.
Yeah.
Wherever you want to.
At any time, any place in the world, maybe even on the ISS if you are not.
Yeah, it would be fun.
Go there at some point. But don't use shuttles from Boeing. They intend to break, obviously. Though do they have planes? Anyway, that's me telling that. Anyway, yeah, so important stuff. Sorry, I just have to move. I'm knee pain. I need to move.
Oh, right.
I'm old, 43 years old. So the first important is like self-awareness. What emotion am I in? That's also like the most difficult one.
Oh, yeah.
Because we sometimes don't recognize what emotions we are in because we are in the state of like being overwhelmed, sad, blah blah blah. and we don't, and maybe this is something it's new for us. We never had that before. We feel off, we feel awkward, we don't know what's wrong with us. We think that, oh, do I have to go to psychologist now? Do I have to take therapy? Probably not, which is a good thing. I should have done that, to be honest, at some point. Probably would have helped me a lot, because 2000, at the beginning of 2000, coaching was not really in.
That's true. 2000. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
So long ago.
But probably should have done.
Yes.
Would have helped me a lot.
Yes.
However, I figured my part out of this like after a lot of years. Anyway, that's not that it isn't self-awareness, feeling, where am I? How do I feel? Do I feel good? Do I feel bad? It's like this body check.
And write the emotions down, which come to your mind, which come to your head. Write them down. Hello.
This is really important.
Our kids are coming home at the moment, so
yeah.
If someone talks in the background, no worry.
That's why I had I was on the phone for a minute, because I had to write my daughter that we are on a Zoom call and we cannot attend. It's lovely when you have children that are all in love.
Are just wonderful, aren't they?
What?
You want to say hi?
Yeah,
10
perfect.
euros. Yeah, nice.
So, the great thing is, it doesn't matter how old they are.
You want to say hi?
They might always disturb you.
She's shy.
Put the bottle away.
Where is she shy?
There's nobody. Anyway. So
Anyway,
that's the fun part.
if you have kids, you know
understand
what we're talking about.
If you have young kids, you will understand when they get older. When they're old kids, you understand where we come from.
Oh.
So she is shy. So, love that.
I love my kids.
So we are a really fun family. And we have a lot of fun at home.
Oh, yes,
So anyway, we have good kids,
Yes.
great kids. However, son is 18, daughter is 15, almost 16. So it has its challenges.
16.
It has its challenges.
Yes.
Love my kids. I love my kids. So back to the topic.
Yes.
This is an awkward call today. So
Yes,
much
it is.
happening.
So much happening. So much energy today. So
Whoa.
much emotion.
Hope that the computer won't blast now.
Don't say that.
Implode.
You're manifesting it. Stop it.
No. Okay, so self-awareness, you can see you're in a good mood today.
Absolutely.
Love that. Self-awareness is really important. So check where you are, how do you feel, and so on, which is learning about yourself. It's basically, if you can name your emotions, you learn so much. You really learn so much about yourself.
Oh, yeah.
I really recommend that, which is, first of all, self-awareness. Then, again, express your emotions, like express in a healthy way, like, I feel this, talk to you and talk, be honest, talk calm, be there. And the thing is, like, because when you talk about your emotions and your partner, support that. And they usually do, because they're maybe it's the first time they even get you. It's possible.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
This is what we had.
It can help really to avoid conflicts, a lot of conflicts, because a lot of conflicts happen because you don't talk about how you feel, how it is, and you don't want that, and you avoid. This is where conflicts rise, and this is where conflicts happen, and this is where you can destroy your marriage, basically, your relationship, because you don't talk about that. Like, really talking about emotions is key in a healthy marriage.
Absolutely.
It's an awkward call today. Just not awkward
I think
in
it's
general.
fun.
It's
I
fun.
think it's
There's just so much happening around here, because it's anyway.
Yeah, nice.
Perfect. So still uploading.
Yes, of course.
So fun. Well,
I hope you have as much fun as at home as we are.
yeah, it's usually
It's usually like that. I mean, we laugh a lot and we laugh about everything. I mean, I usually do a lot,
you laugh
and you
about
do too.
everything.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes, I do.
Yeah.
Life is
Yeah,
supposed to
life
be
is
fun, and life is supposed to be, like don't always think about everything. Like just, for example, our son trying to
Son
prepare
is
his dinner right now.
so good shit.
I don't know if you've heard that, but yeah, this is like
This is family life, and we wanted to record out of the living room today, and so this is things when happen.
why not?
They haven't been home when we started.
Yes,
They are home, and
and we
they're
hear
just
them.
here.
They're here and they talk to. It's fine.
It's family, it's
We
family
care,
life.
and
So
yes. So again, if you have kids, you understand. And if you're not have yet, if you don't have kids yet, you will
yeah,
understand.
you will
I
understand.
promise
You
you.
learn that, and then when they're 18, 15, and 18 years old, then
Oh
you
yeah.
understand us, and you
Yes.
can watch this video again and say, "Ah, I get them. I get them."
Not
Now I
always
understand.
the small kids.
No. They are as well, but small kids, small problems, big kids, big
Oh yes, absolutely.
So whatever state they are, there are always new common problems arising.
Yeah.
However, I love my kids and they're really good.
Emotions are rising. You wanted to say,
Emotions are
right?
rising and then
Mhm.
oh, so coming back to the last topic is really supporting each other. It's like really being there for your partner. And being there means that you don't always have to talk to your partners. Just sometimes just being there, being close to your partner, hugging your partner is really good. It's really good.
This is what we do a lot,
It's just
actually.
hugging, not saying anything, just being there, just supporting.
Yeah.
That is sometimes more than enough.
Mm.
Because we sometimes think that we always have to talk and how we have to have a conversation open, but sometimes not required.
Doesn't
Sometimes
need
it's
any.
just sometimes you just need to be there as a support and if especially when things happen which are really sad, like loss of people,
Mhm.
whatever, where people, people, cat, dogs, whatever, whatever's close to you and you have a loss. Sometimes it's just, and the person is grieving. Sometimes it's just good to be there.
Mhm.
You don't have to talk, just that the part that there's another person in the room and the person knows that you're there, and that's sometimes more than enough.
Mhm. Absolutely. And sometimes we think that we have to talk and we feel that we have to talk, but we don't. So,
Oh, kids. Anyway, so yeah, so sometimes it's just so,
fun today.
so fun today. So really, sometimes just be there and
Yeah.
and we do that as well. Just sometimes we just hug.
Yeah,
I'm a
we
big
cuddle a
hugger.
lot. Oh,
I
yes.
hug
That's
everybody.
your love language.
Like,
Really?
yeah, when I go to when
Hey,
I
that's
hug
your
my
love language.
I
You
hug
should
my
hug everyone.
I hug my coworkers. I'm
Yeah,
a big
that's true.
hugger.
That's true.
I hug.
Yeah.
So when we meet, we hug. I'm a big, tall guy, and I hug people
Yeah.
because I love hugging people because that's how I am. Hugger. Big
Yeah,
hugger.
sure.
I'm a hugger.
Ah.
See, we have a good emotion today.
Yes, we have. We do.
Yeah, we do. So tips is like always, um, a lot of people say meditation. I wrote that down as well, meditation.
Mhm.
But it's not about this meditation where you have this
Where you have someone who's talking to
so
you
talk to you
and
and say, ah,
you
now
have to
feel.
calm down and you feel the ground and
Feel-
stuff. You can do that, of course.
Of course, you can do that, but sometimes
You
it's not
don't
about
have to.
that. I would sometimes it's just about, hey, it's just about like listening to you, to your to the nature and
Yeah, calming
just
down.
calming down. This is like a form of meditation. It's not real meditation in the way we, sense, music,
Yeah,
whatever tone they are. This is more like being there
in
for
the moment.
yourself in the
Yeah.
moment, being present, and listen and moving the thoughts away by listening to the nature.
Yeah. I love that, by the way.
Yeah,
This is what I
which
do a lot. This is why a lot of my reels and a lot of my the content I do for Instagram are from outside because I just love being outside. And in the summertime, I'm basically like 80% of the day I'm outside in our backyard because I love to be outside. I love to listen to the birds. I love to listen to nature anyway. So this is my place to be, and this is where I can calm down when I had, or when I worked the whole day to calm down, I just sit outside and listen to the birds and do nothing.
yeah.
This is what really helps me to calm down. But everyone is different.
So yeah, this is a great idea. Like
Hmm.
really, it's not, meditation can be so
Mm-mm.
much more.
Yeah,
And open communication is certainly important.
yeah,
Be open with your partner, open about your emotion, about your state, how you feel. And your partner can support you. They can really support you to hold the space for you to
yeah,
that you can grieve if you have to grieve, if there's something really lost. They can hold the space for you if you're sad. They even can support you when you're in a good mood, when
exactly.
you can laugh together, you can have joy together. So it's a good and a bad time, and just a good and a bad emotion. So, but be open with that about your partner. And then, of course, the last point is self-care, which again belongs to one part is by your mindfulness. Who am I? How do I feel? This little meditation part of how, or like going outside, enjoying the sun, enjoying the nature, enjoying the sound of nature, but also like self-care can be reading book, can be listening to good music, can
Mm.
be taking a massage, whatever. It's like so much more. It's like self-care is like the time for yourself that you can recharge your own batteries.
Yeah. And what I wanted to mention, when you're both still struggling to share your emotions, so it doesn't have to be just only one of you, but if you're both struggling to share emotions, this is actually perfect because you can both learn and you can both practice sharing emotions. So just take this as a homework, basically, like really focus and learn and practice how to share emotions, with each other. And there's nothing wrong with if you can't. That's fine. Nothing wrong with this.
Very true.
So just go for it and don't hold yourself back and don't think that this is not working because you're not able to do that. Brian.
Anyway, good,
I
good, perfect. I'm just smiling. Okay, so
Our son
really,
is sitting at the table with us and he's eating onions, and which is
just
going through my nose right now, where I'm thinking like, wow.
anyway, so it's
As you can see, we are just, our kids are the same as we are because
big
we
happy
raised them
family.
to be. Yes. So it's just very amusing today. I really love this call today.
Yeah.
I need to say, I really love this call today. It
So
was awesome.
yeah, but okay. So we have to because we have to come to an end now.
Yes.
So really focus on your emotions, focus on your partner, focus on sharing, focus on your state. Yeah.
Yes.
Learn that. If
Yeah.
more and more you do it, as more and more aware you are, you will learn so much more about yourself,
Oh, yeah.
also more your partner. So there's a huge, especially emotion is such a huge step. If you can learn about yourself, about your emotions, about your emotional state of your partner, this is the leap jump in your relationship.
Yes, and just do it. Don't think about it. Don't think about it as, if how does my partner feel? How does my partner understands or whatever? Don't think about it. Just do it. Like
And
just practice.
and mention it. Don't think,
Yeah,
mention. You have a
exactly.
mouth to share.
Exactly.
Yeah, nobody can read your mind.
Nope.
Yeah, just
Nobody
like we
can.
can.
Exactly. We're not.
No, we're not. Your partner probably not as well.
Nope.
Great.
So, see you.
See you on the next call. If you have any questions, DM us in the group. We're happy
Yes,
here to answer any questions.
absolutely.
Share your takeaways of this call. You can also share like what a crazy family if this is your takeaway of this call. That's totally fine.
Totally fine.
Happy to read that. We have another call coming up
Saturday.
on Saturday. So looking forward to see you on that call as well. Again, this is the personal development call where it's about your personal own development because a
This is
strong you
Mhm.
is the
Strong
foundation
relationship. Yeah,
of a strong relationship. Yeah.
exactly.
That would be nicely. Okay.
See you soon.
See you. Bye-bye.